Most of the states do understand the need for some protection to BD. Not that there is any difference in the impact of health between BD and cigarette. But if you are going to tax BD at the same rate as cigarette, what is going to happen is there is going to be a shift of market to cigarette from BD. Because BD today is largely exempted at a very small rate it is taxed. So what is going to happen is not reduction of smoking but shifting to cigarette at the cost of lives of something like 10 million people. That is something that we can't afford. And therefore, I am convinced that the council will agree for a lower rate for BD and accept it from the cess.
So very clearly, gold is also one key issue, which is also where Kerala has also some personal views on it. So what is there on gold? What do you think council should decide? Because gold is something that people are looking at.
No economic rationale whatsoever why gold should be taxed at a low rate. It is one decile in the country consume 80% of the gold in the country. Two, here is a commodity whose price have, I don't know, quadrupled or increased by 5 times in the last 1 decade or 2. So it can stomach a 200%, 300, 400% increase in tax, but can't suffer a 5% tax increase in the price. It can, but we can stand a 5% increase in the tax. That logic is illogical. And if we are going to reduce the rate on gold, then central government will have to, say, give out much higher compensation. Already I think the combined revenue of the states and center is likely to substantially fall because rates decided are relatively at a lower level. So commodities like gold should be taxed.
So at what rate?
5. Why create another new rate? We have a standard rate of 5. Yeah.
So but today the tax incidence on gold is around 2 to 3%. Do you think bringing it further upwards to 5 would be healthy? Would it be acceptable to people?
What is unhealthy about it? Who's going to become sick because of that? The gold prices have been rising, escalating phenomenally, and has anybody fallen sick because of that? So it doesn't stand to reason. That's one commodity for some irrational reason we are taxing at low level.
So what about other commodities, textile and footwear? There is a view of a lot of state finance ministers also to keep the tax incidence lower on these items because these are general commodities.
They are all arguing for a differential rate among different types of textile, handloom, cotton, synthetic, and garments. But it doesn't know if it has to be differentiated like that. But that's the sense of the house. I don't know what exactly would be decided,